rocking with Bo Kelley on the Raptology Street Money radio show right now. And, you know, we're gonna get a couple questions from you.
No doubt, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? I know you, like you said, you the executive, you the boss man and the artist. So, you know,
you know, more of a, when I say the boss, but you know, just a leader, you know what I mean? Platform.
How would you describe the events that you typically like to create?
Vibe. All based off of a vibe, you know what I'm saying? All of them have networking involved, of course, because, you know, as an executive, that's what I know is most important, that everybody's network is growing. The vibe is set for whoever we're dealing with. We're dealing with executives, then we're doing a networking event. If we're doing the artists, then, you know, we're doing more to just showcase, you know, we put them in front of some executives that can help them grow their foundation, you know, give them some knowledge. You know, if we're dealing with those 90s throwbacks, the early 2000s, then, you know, the demographic, you know. And if we're dealing with like a brand, like Bel Air, for instance, then, you know, we're gonna do it right. You know, we're gonna do the mansions and the yachts and things like that, you know what I'm saying? Being a brand ambassador and being an executive and also an artist, you know, you understand how the game is spinning. So you want to be able to help everybody get on a platform, some form of fashion.
Got you. I respect that. I mean, vibes. I mean, if you're not creating no vibe, you ain't making no events. So I mean, I like that. Vibes. Let's keep the vibes coming. You feel me?
Appreciate it.
All right. So how did you come up with your business name?
Well, shoot, I'll be honest with you, with NVUS Empire, that was all my brother. Like, we've always been on some, it was just like a different type thing. Then it just melted together because we got a new vision. Then we want to unite success between other platforms, you know, so, and be a platform as well. PowerPlay TV is just what it says, PowerPlay. You got to be making power plays to get with this TV or this network, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we do every day. We're making power plays, make connections. And, you know, we just want to be at least 1% better, 1% greater each day.
Heard. All right. I respect that. So tell us about your latest event.
Shoot, the latest event was ready for rotation. I put labels and the artists as well. It's more of a label feature or artist that has a label or / independent structure that understands the campaign, that's ready to put themselves in front of executives, such as DJs that maybe work for major radio stations or major independent radio stations. It's a critiquing type scenario where I also add them to a rotation for Street Money Radio, who's also a partner of the platform as well. I believe that this is probably like one of the most strategic ways for artists to sit in front of a panel and also be able for any other business that might want to say, am I ready for rotation in the streets? You know, is my product well? It's right. Kind of a well-rounded networking event. It's more structured off of executive style. So when the artist got up there, when I did the call to action for it, and I told him, I said, look, is this a competition? Yeah, of course it's a competition. You're involved with a competition with yourself. So now, at the point now, you have to make these judges believe that you are ready for rotation. We have one judge sitting with the Shazam, so she could tell you right then, boom, you ain't even bought your beat yet, or you purchased your beat.
Ooh, okay,
yeah.
Okay.
That's what kind of time we on. Then we got a program director, some high-ranked DJs critiquing, let you know where you can go with it, what you need to do. Some artists came in there fully loaded.
Ready to go.
With it, boom. and then some of those were learning. So
Right.
that's why it's a great experience. And then we had the models in there as well. You know, they was asking, was they ready for rotation? We let them know as well, you know, are you ready for rotation? We had a couple of businesses that performed and, you know, they gave us a sample of what they had. 5 minutes at a time, you know, they gave us the links. So Ready for Rotation is a large platform that we're attempting as PowerPlay and Street Money to be able to help companies unite, help artists be able to branch out and brand this stuff.
No, I like that. I like the concept, Ready for Rotation, because it's like, I mean, if you out here trying to put your music out, you could be doing all this stuff, but if you ain't ready for rotation, then everything else you're doing don't even matter, right now, you know. So
You know,
that's a good concept to, you know, present for upcoming artists. All right. So with that being said, if you can collaborate with anybody, who would it be?
Are we just speaking on the executive level or business or?
Because that's what we're speaking on events, like, you know, a lot of promoters or, you know, business owners or people kind of, you know, they say they're self-made or they don't, you know, they keep to themselves. But I know business owners that collaborate with other people. So if you can collaborate with another business or another promoter, what industry or independent, who would that be?
That's a good question, man. Woo. Oh man. I mean, just to be honest with you, the first person that just came to my mind, I mean, it's just like I'm already like in his network and I'm watching him work. I had to say it'd be 2 Chainz, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like he's got like the same objectives I do. And I could see where he's going within the same visions. And he pulled off a lot of dynamic things or dynamic events as well as we did during the pandemic. So like, you know, why not, you know, seeing somebody else that's structured the same way. And, you know, he does what he does, you know, for real. Like I, you know, tip my hat to him, salute him.
Salute 2 Chainz. I respect 2 Chainz. I like the move he made to, you know, get where he at. So that was a power play right there. You feel me? All right, 2 Chainz. I think after, you know what I'm saying, you need to run this interview by him. You feel me? So he can feel your vibe and where you're coming from. All right. So to this day, right now, I know you've been, because, you know, as a business owner, promoter, artist, however, you've been through a lot of challenges. But to this day, what is still your biggest challenge?
Man, my biggest challenge is still uniting those that are reaching those that need the education of, when I say the education of, or just maybe some knowledge of business, of how to be able to network, to be able to, the youth right now is one thing that's I'm really in like the midst of, and I'm having events where I'm having people having to leave because they got a problem with this person and all this other stuff. And I'm like, man, wow. We got to learn to love out here, man. You know, I've never heard of so many ops in my life to this day and time.
So, right. Everybody not an op.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
somebody.
So that's just what it is. It's like, I guess, bridging the gap right now, communication, you know, where those trying to leave the streets got to leave the streets there.
Ooh.
That's it, right?
That's a deep answer right there. He said, my biggest challenge right now is making our people stick together. But nah, that's everybody's biggest, that's all of our biggest challenge, to be 100, you know? And I respect that. That was one of the realest answers I ever heard, you feel me? But that's deep. And I mean, I think if you keep at that, and other people that's thinking the same way as you, we should be able to fall through. You feel me? So I mean, that's one challenge that we got to keep working on as a whole. You know.
True.
I respect that. I respect that. So, what's your best advice for handling criticism?
Handling criticism, not taking it personally. That is my biggest piece of advice I can give you to the world. You know, like you giving me that question right there, I would love to say that to the world. I know the world is going to see this right now. You cannot take this personal. I lost so many connections in the beginning, taking things personal. You just can't do that. You gotta take it at heed to it and take it with a grain of salt because somebody's trying to help you. I mean, at this point in your career, it's so much information out here that you can research what somebody's saying to you before they really think they're just disrespecting you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, if it's really constructive criticism, you're gonna know it. Then you're gonna know when somebody's just dogging you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, just not taking it personal and, you know, being able to capitalize on the criticism that they're giving you, being able to grow from it. That's pretty thing.
All right, I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. So it's definitely been a pleasure kicking it with you, bro. Bo Kelley, feel me? I remember that name. And I got one more question for you before we slide out.
Awesome.
I'm sure you know, I know you got something for me. So what's the best part about being a promoter?
The good people I meet. I'm gonna be real, man. Like, it's just beyond the celebrity connections and things like that, man. I'm talking about just meeting great people that want to have fun, people that's coming out to carry on somebody else's word. Somebody's coming to enjoy somebody else's. They just want to just live life and just have the great time, you know, enjoyable people. I meet a lot of those, and it's not, you know, you think that not that many people out here like that anymore, but you know, when you set the right kind of tone and you giving out the right energy, you find the right people as well. Just like how we're on this interview right now, you know what I'm saying? Just great energy, you know what I'm saying? You can just sense somebody who has a great energy and their aura is just pure, you know what I'm saying? But
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? No problem, bro.
Thanks. Likewise, man. Well, we definitely appreciate you pulling on us today. You feel me? It's Raptology, Street Money Radio. You know what I'm saying? And before we slide out, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to? You know what I'm saying? You want to show some love?
First and foremost, gotta shout out Mom Dukes. You know what I'm saying?
Mom Dukes.
I gotta shout out Mom Dukes. I gotta shout out my bro. You know, when I say Mom Dukes, I gotta shout out Grandma as well. You know, rest her soul. You know what I'm saying? But the universe, man. Shout out to the universe. Thanks for bringing us everything that we need. Shout out to my bro, Envy Me Gone. Envy Me G1 is what his new name is, because he's definitely one of those. He's the top general in the camp. Let's Get To It is his YouTube. Y'all can check him out. Shout out to Street Money. Shout out to Raptology. Man, I'm telling you, man, shout out to, man, I'm gonna say it like this, man. Shout out to myself, man. Shit, hell, you gotta do it sometimes, man. For real. Cause I mean, bro, I've been through the trenches, man. I done seen the worst, and I'm like, yo, it's gotta be better than it has got better. You know what I mean? Like, I'm meeting people like you as well that have a great grind and have a great platform. I mean, people like I'm meeting like Quality Control, all these other people. It's like, yo, man, it's just, I didn't think it was gonna happen this way, and they really want to do business, step on the platforms. So it's like just being thankful, and shout out to all the people that are on the platform as well, all these independent artists. I love them to death, man. I understand they grind because, like I said, I'm an artist at heart. Producers, anybody that loves entertainment, good people, man. That's why I'm at.
Real. Nah, that's real, bro.
Oh.
We appreciate you. And you know, that's all real. And one more thing though, tell them where they can find you at.
They can find me at www.powerplayshow.com. They can find me at 336 BODEGA. That's Bodega. Then it'll take you straight to everything else. You know what I'm saying? But if you go to that, if you look up PowerPlay Show, you're gonna find me. That's where the link is to get anything that you need from PowerPlay. We're one of the main sources. You can either click on my Instagram or my Facebook. I respond quickly.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Well, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Kicking it with Raptology, Street Money Radio.
Man, shout out to Raptology.